When we met Sherman to discuss how we might partner with his organization to co-host this event, we instantly realized that it was an opportunity we could not pass up. So now that many of us have had a chance to meet our performers, at least some of them, we're even more excited. Many of you probably know Sherman. He is a well-known leader here in Arkansas in the field of international economic affairs, trade, and tourism, and is a past president of Sister Cities International. Please welcome Mr. Sherman Banks, who will introduce our guest.
Good evening. Are you there? Good evening.
Good evening. Hi there.
Thank you. As he said, no need to mention my name again, but I am past chair of Sister Cities and chair emeritus of Sister Cities International. And how we got involved with Ragusa is when I was working for the Convention Bureau, and the mayor of Ragusa called the office and asked if I could meet Dr. Salvatore Montesanti to bring his program to Little Rock. And I said yes, and this was really during the Christmas season. So I called back and forth for a couple of weeks to get in touch with Dr. Salvatore Montesanti, and he was in Italy at the time. But when we did finally communicate, our first group came through ULR and the public library system. I was on the board of the library. I talked to the director. He said, we will provide money to bring them here. And Dr. Hathaway at the time said we'll pay for the hotel and the reception at his home. So that was our first visit. We had 3 people come at that time. That was over 20 years ago. And today, we are now rekindling the program because of COVID for the last 2 years. So here we are trying to reintroduce, and I want to particularly thank Toni Carr. She is the executive director of Global Ties Arkansas. She and I spent hours on the phone with one another to make this happen. I also thank Vernon Markham. I thank the Temple here for allowing us to be here, and Trios for hosting the reception afterwards. And I want to thank Watney Chevrolet for loaning us the 2 vehicles that we're using. And I just, there are a host of other people that I'm sure I'm forgetting, but if I have, please forgive me. Also now, let's begin the program, but first I want Dr. Salvatore Montesanti to come up. He is the creative director and the founder of the People Foundation.